Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some mostly sunny conditions out there to start the morning. We'll see a dry cold front drop through the area, bringing a slight breeze before that relaxes during the afternoon. As we move through the next few days, we'll see a few chances of some precipitation moving through the area. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We can see that boundary just off to our northwest. It's going to settle through, as mentioned. Going to see a uptick in the winds and some gustier winds as that front moves through. I should see those start to relax as we get into the afternoon, later part of the afternoon, as high pressure builds in over the region. Current conditions this morning, just a few clouds around 25,000 feet, winds out of the northwest at 9 knots, temperature 47 degrees, relative humidity is at 79%. Taking a look at the current visible satellite, we can see those mostly clear skies across the area with just a few high clouds streaming through. We'll stay that way as we move through much of the day before some additional high clouds start to build in later this afternoon ahead of a disturbance that will be pushing just to our south as we move into tomorrow morning, bringing a slight chance of a few rain showers. We'll take a look at the European model here for how we can expect that to play out. As mentioned, as we move through today, things looking dry, fairly seasonable. Again, slight breeze, but overall pretty nice day ahead. And going into the evening time frame, we will see that increase in cloud cover as this next disturbance pushes into the region. Generally expecting a weak area of low pressure tracking just to our south, and will bring a slight chance of a few mainly light sprinkles, maybe a light shower as we push through the morning hours of our Thursday, but generally expecting overall mostly cloudy day, but fairly seasonable temperatures as we move through the day. We'll see those winds shifting more onshore, so it's going to help keep things a little milder as we move through the overnight time frame. And as we move into Friday, we'll keep the clouds back around for the day as another potentially more substantial system moves into the area, mainly during the late time frame on Friday. As you can see, the European model here a little slower than some of the other models, but nonetheless looks like we'll see a chance for some rain showers moving into the area later in the day and into the evening time frame on Friday. And as you can see, points further north do have a good chance of seeing some frozen precipitation with this system as it pushes into the area. So as we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, just keeping a yellow risk for a few peak gusts up around 24 knots as that front really pushes through the area, and see those sustained winds up around 10 to 15 knots. But we'll see those winds dying off as we go into the later part of the afternoon and into the evening time frame. We'll see our peak temperature this morning around 51 degrees, and then things will cool off but stay fairly seasonable with a low around 33 degrees through the overnight time frame. As mentioned, we'll see some increasing clouds in the overnight, mainly high clouds, and then we'll see some mid-level, a few low-level clouds as we get into the start of the day on Thursday with that next system tracking just south of the area with a more southerly flow at the surface. We'll see our tides running slightly above normal, and Thursday we'll see mostly cloudy overcast conditions, that chance of a light shower or sprinkle mainly during the morning hours as that system passes through. We will see some slightly breezy conditions once again as that system pushes through. Could see a period of some of those gustier winds peaking up, but overall fairly seasonable day with a high around 51 degrees. Partly cloudy and seasonable Thursday night with a low around 31 degrees, looking at green conditions for our weather risk. And then looking at mostly cloudy overcast conditions. Overall, mainly dry day for Friday with a high around 42 degrees. But as we get later in the afternoon and more so into the evening time frame, we introduce that orange risk for precip and some reduced ceilings of visibility is possible with that shower activity sinking into the area. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.